Hi. Hello. Welcome back to another vlog. It has been a minute. It's been a minute since I posted. That's because so much has happened. I have a lot to update you on. There has been a development, and it's a good one. Oh my God, not with the leaf blower. There might be background noise. I've sat down to film this about 3 times and been unsuccessful because this is what my flat sounds like 90% of the time. We have fun here. Okay, I have a big update. I got a new job. Woo! Finally, after like a year and a half of searching, and I didn't film any of it. I've talked a lot about my job searching experience on here, but I had kind of decided to stop talking about it just because I felt like it was beginning to get annoying or depressing, always talking about that I had an interview and then having to say that I didn't get the job and being sad about not getting the job. It was also taking a toll on my psyche a little bit, all the rejection. So I just kind of laid it down for a bit and decided to focus on other things. And then it finally happened. And I couldn't be more thrilled and thankful for where I ended up. It's truly like a dream situation for me. It's a company that does private art lessons primarily for children, but they do adult classes too. They have studios all over the UK, and I am working now for the creative director. I help her come up with curriculum and write lessons. I make project prototypes for the studios. I'm also helping teach art classes now for 4, 5, and 6-year-olds, which has been surprisingly fun and rewarding. Some of the children are feral and make excellent birth control, but a lot of them are sweet baby angels that just absolutely melt my heart. So yeah, it's been really great. I still can't believe that I found it. The only downside to it so far has been the commute. My commute to and from is really long. I'm traveling like 4 hours a day. So that's kind of the next task to tackle. We're toying around with maybe moving closer or out of the city. I don't know. That's a whole other discussion. But I didn't film any of the process, and now I'm a little bit sad that I didn't because I feel like it would be fun to watch it all play out. I found the posting online through a job board. It's called Art Jobs. It's for jobs specifically in the arts. I applied, I think back in like June or early July, had a very quick chat with somebody from HR maybe a week later, and then didn't hear anything back. Finally got an email back saying that they had decided to stop recruitment on the role or pause recruitment because they were just too busy. But then they invited me to an open recruitment, open hiring type of day that the company was doing over the summer. And I was like, wow, great. I'd love to come. Almost didn't go. Really had to hype myself up for it because networking with strangers is a nightmare situation for me. My inner circle of hell is being locked in a room with strangers and having to mingle and make small talk. But I went and I waited in line. I talked to the recruiters. I talked to some of the directors. I showed them my art portfolio, ended up having some good conversations with people. And ultimately they invited me to do a formal interview a few weeks later. So then I did that. I met with the creative director. The interview was kind of part regular interview and then part practical art assessment. She put 3 images down in front of me and then asked me to draw them in front of her. And apparently I did well because 3 days later she called me and offered me the job. And then I started a week after that. My first day on the job was actually at a company event that they were putting on for all of the art teachers across the studios. We got to take a master class from a pretty popular artist based in the Netherlands. Her name's Eva Beniva. She came down to London to participate in this event for us. And she did a presentation about her work, and we got to see her creative process and the projects that she's worked on. And then we all got to like draw and paint together with her. It was super cool. I loved her. Her style is super cool and like right up my alley. And I was sitting there doing this in shock, not believing that I was being paid to take an art class. Like, what the hell? But anyway, I worked a lot in September because I started this new job and then was also finishing out the contract for my old job. So Altogether, I only had 2 days off in all of September, but now that it's October, I have my schedule worked out a bit more, and now I have normal days off again. But that's why I didn't film any updates. The last time you saw me, I was deep into my Couch to 5K challenge, and also very sickly in bed. I'm like 90% sure that I had COVID. I was really sick for maybe 3 or 4 days, started feeling better, but my throat and my chest did not start feeling normal again for maybe 2 to 3 weeks after that. It took that long for my lungs to feel like I was breathing normally again. So between that feeling and starting the new job, not having as much time, I really fell off of my running journey, but I feel good again now, and I've got a little bit of free time again, so I definitely want to get back into it. If you watch some of my previous videos too, when I was talking about running and mental health and all that, you'll know that I also started taking an SSRI over the summer. The update on that is I think it changed my life. I'm not sure exactly or how much exactly, but between that and running and having the new job and just taking care of myself better, I am feeling so much better. I can't believe it. I also kind of appreciate the irony of this whole situation, because once I stopped fixating so much on the job and the failures and kind of set it down for a little bit and decided to pivot and focus more just on myself and taking care of myself better, then the job thing worked out for me, and better than I could ever have hoped for. So yeah, I don't know if it was the antidepressant specifically that has made such a difference, or probably more so all of these things working together, but I'm just feeling so much better. If anything, I think the medication has just given me the brain space and capacity and motivation to make better choices for myself. I feel more clear-headed and more reasonable, I think. I also have the ability and the hindsight maybe to recognize that all of the negative feelings and emotions and thoughts that I was dealing with were warranted and expected and a normal response to the state of the world and all of the changes that had been happening in my personal life the past couple years. Like it makes sense that I was feeling bad. It's normal to spin out sometimes and feel horrible when bad things happen or when life is challenging. That's okay. It's good to have empathy and feel sorrow and want to make things better and improve on yourself. That's what gives us all our humanity, and I want to continue to feel those things. I think I'm just now feeling them in a way that still allows me to get up off the couch and get out of bed and get on with my life and make better choices. Now I feel like I'm rambling. All this to say, I got a new job. It's going well. I'm really happy about it. And I'm just feeling a lot better. And now I'm ready to get back into running. Okay, let's see if we can get back into this. It has been quite a while since I last ran. I didn't really run any of September. That's not true. I ran 3 times when my bus didn't show up and I had to run 2 miles to the station so I didn't miss my train. But other than that, I kind of fell off of it, which is not entirely my fault. I got really sick and then I started a new job and I've just been too busy to keep up with it. But now my schedule has evened out a little bit and I want to get back into it. I have 2 weeks left of runs to finish Couch to 5K and I really want to finish. I'm just going to pick up where I left off and hope that I can do it. Okay, I did it. I'm pretty gassed. It was a 25-minute run. I'm in the 5-minute cool down right now. I did it, but like halfway through, I was ready to be done. Yeah, I do think my stamina has dropped a bit, so I just have to stay consistent with it again. I've been listening to Amy Poehler's podcast. If you haven't listened to it, it's called Good Hang. I highly recommend it. It's just good time, good girly pop conversations. It's very uplifting. I'm gonna go home and shower, probably bring Odie to the park. I need to go to the grocery store, do laundry. Just kind of a chore day. Okay, starting week 8, I have 3 28-minute runs this week. I'm a little bit sore from the first run back, which sucks. When I first started the Couch to 5K, I was sore for like the first 2 weeks and then it went away. So unfortunately now I think I'm going to finish being sore for the last 2 weeks. It's kind of cold. I'm wearing this jumper. I don't really have any good running athletic tops, jackets. If you have any recommendations, let me know. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of try to keep it easy. I've got my podcast in. Let's do it. Hard, particularly because of the jumper. Big mistake. I was overstimulated after 10 minutes. I did it. I finished week 8, 28-minute runs. I'm pretty gassed, but I did it. It is the most gorgeous day today. I feel so lucky to be outside. It is like a cool, crispy sweater weather, and the leaves are all just starting to turn colors for autumn. I'm in heaven. Okay, here we are in week 9. This is the last week of Couch to 5K. It took me longer than 9 weeks to get here. It took me more like 14 weeks, but we made it. I have 3 runs left for this week. They are all 30-minute runs with a 5-minute warm-up walk and a 5-minute cool down walk at the end. So 40 minutes activity altogether. I'm ready to go. I think I can do it. I'm running in the afternoon today, which I don't normally do. Hopefully it goes okay, but I'm excited. Okay, today's the day. This is my very last run of the training program. 9 weeks, 27 runs. It's another 30-minute run. I've already done this run 2 times this week, so I have no doubt that I can do it. It's just finishing it. It's really cold out this morning, but I know once I get going, I'll be fine. I think I'm gonna run a slightly different route today, just to kind of spice it up. But yeah, let's get into it. Just kidding, I can't go that way. The London Marathon is happening in the park today, so it's all roped off, so change of plans. Mile 1. Mile 2. Mile 3. I did it! Sorry, it's loud from the race happening next to me, but I did it! I was gonna sit down and talk about my progress, but I can't even get into the park anymore. Hello, it's a few days later. I just did my first run all by myself without the Couch to 5K app, and I feel really good because I PR'd in everything. I did my fastest 1K, fastest mile, and my fastest 5K ever. I did my 5K in 31 minutes and 14 seconds. I'm inching so close to being able to do it in under 30 minutes, and I'm surprisingly okay. I'm just really pleased. I'm really proud of myself. I just ran a 5K without stopping, 3 miles, which I have never in my life been able to do. Not when I was a teenager, not when I was a kid playing sports every week, and now I can just run for 3 miles. I'm not normally one to toot my own horn. I'm normally very self-deprecating with myself, but right now I feel really proud of myself. I feel stronger, I feel healthier, I feel fitter. My confidence is better. Like I don't know if I love running in the moment, like in the act of it, but afterwards I just feel so good. Like this whole running journey has just helped me so much. I feel so good. I feel so proud of myself that not only did I start running, that I just tried it, but I actually kept with it and finished, and am doing it on my own now. If you would have told me a few months ago when I started this that I'd be feeling this good now, I don't know if I would have believed you. That would be shocking. But I've been running for a few months now. I've had my new job for a few months now, and that's going well. I've been on my antidepressant, I think for 3 or 4 months now. And I think just all of these things coupled together have made me feel so much better. It's night and day from how I was feeling this time last year, even just a few months ago. And I'm surprised, I guess, that it made such a difference. I'm both pleased and kind of annoyed that it's made such a difference, because every therapist I've ever had is just like, oh, you have to exercise and then that'll make you feel better. And you're like, really? Like, if you think exercise is gonna fix what I got going on, we're working with different problems here. And so now I got my little exercise antidepressant morning cocktail going, and it has made such a difference. I'm pleased, but I'm also kind of pissed because I have to keep doing this. Or not just that, but that I could have been doing this a long time ago. I really hope that I continue to keep with it. My goal would be, I would like to run my 5K twice a week. I think that is still a manageable thing to fit into my schedule. I know a lot of people that finish the Couch to 5K, then move into training for the next thing, an 8K, a 10K, whatever. I don't think that I am there yet. I don't really see that for me at least right now. The 30 to 40 minutes of running activity is really a sweet spot for me that I feel like I can easily dedicate myself to. I can fit that into my schedule. It's a good amount of time for me to commit to. So I think I'm just gonna stick with that for now and keep working on my 5K speed and stamina and getting it under 30 minutes. Maybe in the future I'll wanna build on that. But for right now, I just kinda wanna maintain and improve what I'm working with. Thank you to everybody who's been watching and keeping up with me these past months, sending me encouraging comments and messages. It really does mean a lot. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm excited to go into the holidays and start a new year with just fresher attitude, happier, feeling better. Yeah, wishing you all the best. I'm sending you love, and I'll see you next time. Bye.